The Syrian hamster, also known as the golden hamster, is one of the most popular pet rodents in the world. Originally discovered in Syria in 1839, it was later bred for research and companionship. They are solitary animals, so keeping them alone prevents fights. Syrian hamsters are nocturnal, meaning they are most active at night, and they can store large amounts of food in their cheek pouches, carrying it back to their nests for later use. Subscribe to the channel and write your favorite hamster breed. The Hungarian hamster, also called the winter white dwarf hamster, is a tiny, fast, and curious pet loved around the world. Native to Siberia and Kazakhstan, it is famous for changing its fur color in winter, turning from brownish gray to nearly pure white for camouflage in the snow. Unlike Syrian hamsters, Hungarians are small enough to fit in the palm of your hand and often enjoy living in pairs if introduced early. The Campbell's dwarf hamster is a small, energetic species that comes from the steppes of Mongolia, northern China, and Russia. Known for its silky gray-brown coat and a dark dorsal stripe, it is often confused with the Hungarian hamster. Campbell's hamsters are social by nature and can sometimes live in groups, though quarrels may occur. Quick and curious, they love tunnels, exercise wheels, and exploring their surroundings. The Roborovsky hamster, often called the robo-hamster, is the smallest and fastest of all pet hamsters. Originating from desert regions of Mongolia and northern China, these tiny creatures grow only about 2 inches long. Known for their incredible speed and agility, they can be tricky to handle but fun to watch. Roborovsky hamsters are social in nature and may live in small groups, spending their nights digging tunnels, running, and exploring. The Chinese hamster is a slender, mouse-like species with a long tail compared to other hamsters. Native to northern China and Mongolia, it has a brownish coat with a dark stripe along its back and a lighter belly. Though not as common as Syrian or dwarf hamsters, they are gentle and often tame, making them interesting pets. Their agility and ability to climb set them apart, and they can live up to 3 years with proper care. The European hamster is one of the largest hamster species, reaching up to 14 inches long. Found across Central and Eastern Europe, it has a striking coat with golden brown fur, a dark belly, and white patches. Unlike smaller pet hamsters, the European hamster is wild, endangered in many regions, and rarely kept as a pet. It hibernates during winter, stores food underground, and plays an important role in local ecosystems. Brandt's hamster is a wild species, native to the steppes of Eastern Europe and Western Asia. Slightly larger than common pet hamsters, it has brownish-gray fur with a pale underside. Unlike Syrian or dwarf hamsters, Brandt's hamster is rarely kept as a pet and lives in burrows, storing seeds and grains for survival. It is mostly nocturnal, spending its nights foraging, and plays an important role in natural grassland ecosystems. Newton's hamster is a lesser-known wild species native to parts of the Middle East. It is similar in size to the Syrian hamster, but has a slimmer body and shorter fur. Unlike common pet hamsters, Newton's hamster is rarely domesticated and spends its life in underground burrows. It is mostly nocturnal, foraging at night and storing seeds for winter. This species plays an important ecological role in balancing local habitats. The Turkmen hamster is a rare species found mainly in Turkmenistan and nearby regions of Central Asia. Medium in size, it has soft brownish fur with lighter underparts and a short tail. Unlike the more familiar pet hamsters, this species lives only in the wild, digging deep burrows in sandy soils. It is nocturnal, emerging at night to forage for seeds and plants. Though not common in captivity, it is an important part of its desert ecosystem. The winter white hamster, also called the Hungarian white, is a dwarf species native to Siberia and Kazakhstan. It is famous for its seasonal fur change in winter. Its gray coat can turn almost completely white to blend with snow. Small and round-bodied, it grows only 3–4 inches long. Winter whites are generally gentle and can sometimes live in pairs if raised together, making them a popular choice for hamster enthusiasts. The Altai hamster is a wild species that lives in the mountainous regions of Siberia and northern Mongolia. It is medium-sized with a sturdy body, soft brown-gray fur, and a pale underside. Adapted to harsh climates, it digs burrows to protect itself from cold weather and predators. Unlike common pet hamsters, the Altai hamster is rarely seen in captivity and remains an important species for maintaining the balance of its natural ecosystem. Campbell's dwarf hamster is a small, lively species native to the steppes of Mongolia, Russia, and northern China. It has soft gray-brown fur with a distinct dark stripe down its back. Unlike Syrian hamsters, Campbell's dwarfs are social and can sometimes live in pairs or groups if introduced early. They are curious, quick, and love running through tunnels or exercise wheels, making them popular pets for those who enjoy active, playful animals. The Roborovsky dwarf hamster, often called the robo, is the tiniest hamster species, reaching only about 2 inches in length. Originating from desert regions of Mongolia and northern China, it is famous for its incredible speed and playful nature. Robos are social and can sometimes live in groups, though they are very quick and hard to handle. They spend nights digging tunnels, exploring, and running on wheels, making them fun pets to watch. The gray dwarf hamster is a rare species found in parts of Central Asia. Smaller than the Syrian hamster, it has a compact body, short tail, and soft grayish-brown fur with a lighter belly. Like other dwarf hamsters, it is nocturnal and spends much of its time digging burrows and storing seeds for later use. This hamster is not common in captivity, but in the wild it plays an important role in balancing local ecosystems. The striped hamster, also called the striped dwarf hamster, is a wild species native to Eastern Europe and Asia. It is easily recognized by the bold black stripe running down its back. Unlike Syrian hamsters, it is rarely kept as a pet and usually lives in grasslands or farmlands, digging burrows for shelter. Active at night, striped hamsters feed on seeds, grains, and plants, and they play an important role in maintaining natural ecosystems. Eversman's hamster is a wild species native to the steppes of Kazakhstan and southern Russia. Medium in size, it has a thick brownish coat with lighter underparts and a short tail. Adapted to open grasslands, it digs deep burrows where it stores seeds and plants for survival. Mostly nocturnal, it forages at night and helps spread seeds across its habitat. Rarely kept as a pet, this hamster plays a vital role in maintaining steppe ecosystems. The Tibetan hamster is a rare species found in the high-altitude regions of Tibet and western China. Adapted to cold mountain climates, it has thick grayish-brown fur with a pale belly and a sturdy body. Like other wild hamsters, it lives in burrows and gathers seeds, roots, and plants to store for winter. Mostly nocturnal, the Tibetan hamster spends nights foraging and avoiding predators, playing an important role in maintaining balance in alpine ecosystems. The Caucasian hamster is a wild species native to the Caucasus region. Medium in size, it has a sturdy body, soft brownish-gray fur, and a lighter underside. Like many wild hamsters, it lives in underground burrows, where it stores seeds, grains, and roots for survival. This hamster is nocturnal, active mostly at night, and plays an important role in maintaining the natural balance of its habitat. Rarely kept in captivity, it remains little known outside its native range.